Hey guys, today we are in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. We are on Steinway Avenue. Directly behind us is O'Rourke's Family Eatery and Spirits. It's an Irish pub. It's named after Patrick O'Rourke. Patrick was born in Ireland, moved to New York, and he fought for his home state of New York here at Gettysburg. Sadly, O'Rourke was killed on the second day of the battle. He was shot in the neck defending Little Round Top. So we're going to take you in here, show you the menu, and order a couple things. So are you ready, Bobby?
I'm ready.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll.
You can come into O'Rourke's two different ways. You can enter from Steinway Avenue or come the backside, which is right across the street from the 1863 and the Jenny Wade house. Looks like they have some parking back here. You can't find any parking there. Park up in this area. It's free. Or you can park on the street at Steinway, but it's gonna cost you. And if you don't want to eat inside at O'Rourke's, there is a bunch of seating on the outside. Now let's go explore O'Rourke's. Now let's look at the menu, starting off with starters and small plates. Pretzel sticks, crab pretzel, Irish nachos for $15, crab dip, some fried pickles, and Brussels sprouts. Potato skins, chicken wings, oh the crab skins sound very good, and truffle fries for $11. An assortment of 6 different flatbreads. Baskets are served with one sauce, chicken fingers, shrimp, clam strips, and French fries and homemade kettle chips. Lots of greens, 12 salads to choose from. Look at the soups. They have cream of crab on Thursday through Sunday, and the non-alcoholic drinks, you get 2 free refills on that. Handhelds, a Reuben corned beef special, BLT pork barbecue, chicken salad, and French dip. Bobby is going to get the chicken imperial, and they have a crab cake sandwich Thursday through Sunday only for $27. All handhelds, wraps, and char-grilled sandwiches are served with your choice of 2 sides. You can choose from the above items. French fries and sweet potato fries are extra. From the char grill, create your own. There's burgers, chicken, signature smash burgers. Hey, look at all the different wraps. Since we are at a Irish pub, I decided to go with a signature Irish fare dish. It's served with one side, going with the shepherd's pie. And a look at the seafood and chicken, steaks, and pasta. Some shrimp skewers, prime rib, pork ribeye, and lump crab cakes. And your side choices. Bobby ordered the chicken imperial sandwich. It's char-grilled chicken topped with homemade crab dip, lettuce, and tomatoes. She also got the homemade chips and homemade coleslaw. Let's take a look at that. Oh, there's a lot of crab dip on there, and the chicken looks pretty good. $18.99.
We'll try a little bit of that crab dip. by itself. That is really good. It's creamy. You get a little hint of the spice from the Old Bay and a strong crab flavor. I wanted to try it by itself because I was afraid it would get lost with all the other flavors going on. But there's a good bit on there, so it might not have.
I was going to say that. They didn't skimp on that.
This is delicious. The bun is soft and fresh. Then you got the lettuce and tomatoes. The creamy crab dip, that really makes this sandwich. And then the chicken is prepared well. It's savory and tender, and I can taste the flavors from the grill, a little smokiness. Try some of their homemade coleslaw. They have some of the best coleslaw. It's mayonnaise based. It's a little sweetness, but the sweetness comes from pineapple juice that they use instead of vinegar or sugar. You can definitely taste the pineapple, and it's very creamy.
And fresh. That's one of my favorite things when we had it last time we were here, and I couldn't figure out what that taste was in it. I mean, it was really good. Didn't realize it was pineapple juice. Definitely, if you come to O'Rourke's, get the homemade coleslaw.
And it's cold and refreshing on a hot day.
What is it, like 92 out here?
I think so.
And we're sitting outside. But we got some shade. We usually like sitting at these front tables, but the sun is directly on that.
Have plenty of their homemade chips, nice and thin. I don't have to tell you guys how crispy these are. I know you heard the crunch when I bit into it. I like how thin they are, and they get just the right amount of salt on them. I also got some of their ranch dip. We always like to put these on our chips.
I got one of their signature dishes, shepherd's pie. Sometimes shepherd's pie is made with lamb and beef. This is made with ground beef, corn, and Guinness gravy, topped with mashed potatoes, cheese, and scallions. It was $17.99. This is a hearty meal on a 92-degree day, Bobby. Let's just start off with these mashed potatoes. Look at all that cheese that's on top of them. It's melted, some scallions.
Now it is hot outside, but we did have the option of sitting inside in the air conditioning, but we chose to sit out in this heat.
And that's where everybody else is. I think we're the only ones out here.
But there is a breeze every once in a while.
Once in a while I can feel it, but the sun is not hitting us. Those are very creamy mashed potatoes. You can really taste the cheese in them. That's a combination of regular potatoes and instant. They've combined them both in there. A lot of restaurants are doing that, but those are very good and really cheesy. Now let's just try some of this hearty looking beef with some of that Guinness gravy on there. There's a lot of ground beef in there. Now I know Guinness is supposed to have like a chocolate and coffee flavor to it and a little bitterness. This gravy doesn't have any of that. It's thick. It's a rich, savory beef flavor. It's really good and very hot. It's a hearty meal. I mean, you could have this for lunch, but this would probably be better for dinner time. I'm just going to get one more bite with some of these potatoes mixed in with it. All right, got a combination of both items. Mixing it all together is the way to go because you're getting a little creaminess from those mashed potatoes, some cheese flavor. And with that one, I could taste a little bit of that corn in there, which adds a little bit of sweetness. But this again is just a hearty, rich beef flavor. You can really taste that hamburger in there. And I'm really loving the gravy. Again, I know it's made with Guinness, but it just reminds me of a very savory beef gravy. This reminds me a little bit of that beef stew you had a few years ago when we stopped in here.
That was really good.
It was.
I almost got it again, but I thought, no, I better try something different.
We could have came yesterday. On Wednesday, you could get 2 of these Irish items. Buy one, get the second one half off. That'd be the way to go if you guys ever come up here. If they run that all the time, I'm not sure. Get the second meal half price. My meal also came with a side, and I decided to try their corn fritters. And they've sprinkled a little bit of powdered sugar on them. About 9 of these in here, Bobby. I guess I can trade you a couple of these for a couple of those potato chips.
You can.
They look crispy, and they feel crispy. Another side item you have to pick up. Not only are they crispy and tender on the inside, see all that corn in there, they have some sweetness to them, coming from that corn and that powdered sugar that they put on them. I know corn fritters aren't something that you crave, Bobby, but I think you will really enjoy these.
I'll try some of John's shepherd pie. That is really good. The beef is flavored well. You get the creamy mashed potatoes, and I like the crunch coming from those scallions. And it does remind me of that beef stew that I had a few years ago.
Yeah, because it had Guinness gravy in it also.
I'm not a big fan of corn fritters. I've never had them here though. I've had them at other restaurants. They're not my favorite thing to choose from as a side, but I think you just want some of my chips. That's why you want me to try
Well,
them.
you're figuring me out, plus you're going to really enjoy those.
Now these I would order. They have a really good sweet flavor, maybe from that corn inside, and they're just the right size, bite size.
And that powdered sugar is probably giving it a little more sweetness. I knew you'd like those. We looked at the menu before we came in here. I almost got this and you almost got what I ordered. So this is great that we're going to share it. That is excellent. You can really taste that crab dip on there and some of the Old Bay. They didn't skimp on the crab meat because it does have a strong crab flavor to it. The chicken is moist and tender. Like you said, the bun is soft. The only thing I would change about it, and we can do it right now if we want to, is take the tomato off. I don't think the tomato blends in well on that, but some people like tomatoes on a sandwich, and I sometimes do, but I think on this one, take it off.
And here's a chip.
Oh, well, thank you.
I know that sounded really loud because that was a double crunch. I took
was
a bite
loud.
of my chip at the same time John did.
You know what would be good on those? Old Bay. I don't know, you probably could ask them to sprinkle some Old Bay on those.
I like them just the way they are.
Oh, they are. Man, they're really good and crispy. That's how we like them. I know sometimes when you get homemade potato chips, they don't get them cooked all the way through, so the inside sometimes are soft. Not on those. Those are prepared to perfection. Bobby, you're now sitting close to me.
I am. The sun was starting to beat down on my back. Plus I wanted to sit a little closer.
Nothing wrong with that. Just like I remembered. It's creamy, great crunch to it, and sweet. Maybe some of the best coleslaw that you can get anywhere. If you come here, make sure to get this, get the corn fritters, and get the potato chips. Get all three.
I think next time I make coleslaw at home, I'm going to use pineapple juice instead of vinegar. I'll see if anybody notices the next time we have a picnic.
I'll definitely notice. They came and asked us if we wanted dessert, Bobby.
No room today.
And they told us it was what, chocolate lava cake, a cheesecake, and something with lemon in it.
Yeah, I
they
don't
don't
remember
have
what
a
that was.
menu on it because they said it rotates.
Maybe we'll get some Rita's ice later.
We might need some Rita's ice after the heat we're having. We toughed it out. We did it, made it outside. Here's a look at our receipt at O'Rourke's. Bobby had a Coke for $2.99, a chicken imperial $18.99, 75 cents for the ranch, shepherd's pie $17.99, grand total $43.16. We decided to end this video on Little Round Top with Patrick O'Rourke directly behind us. What did you think of O'Rourke's, Bobby?
It's one of my favorite restaurants in Gettysburg. I love the outside seating. We had a great waitress. Thank you, Katie, for taking care of us. She came out several times and filled our drinks and checked on us. I felt bad because we were the only customers sitting outside. Everyone else was in the air conditioning inside. So thank you for coming out and checking on us. I enjoyed everything that I had. My chicken imperial sandwich was excellent. You could also get that as a meal with 2 chicken breasts with the crab dip on top and 2 sides for $5 extra. If you're in Gettysburg, I highly recommend this restaurant.
It was fun to go back and film O'Rourke's again. It was one of our first videos we ever did when we started this channel. We have stopped in a few times since then, just never filmed it, and have never gotten a bad meal there. My shepherd's pie had a great beef flavor. It was a hearty meal. Had the smooth and creamy mashed potatoes with plenty of cheese and scallions in that. The corn fritters were crispy and tender on the inside and sweet. And I tried everything that Bobby had and it was just as good. You don't have to take our word for it, just look at TripAdvisor. This place is ranked in the top 10 of all restaurants in Gettysburg.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to try any of their dessert, but we did stop at Rita's and get one of their Italian ice. really good on this hot day. It took us longer to do this ending because we decided to do one of the history tours. That's another plus of coming to Gettysburg, to learn some of the history. So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
Yeah, so until we meet again,
J&B
have left the building. Something we told everybody about in the first video, and we're going to tell you again. If you want the luck of the Irish, make sure to rub his nose. And you can see that it has been rubbed several times by the paint coming off.